Hello, everybody! Welcome to the 2025 year wrap-up that was supposed to be done, like, a week ago. Like, a while ago. Hello, everybody! Normally, I made a video like this last year where I kind of, like, talked a little bit about the channel and kind of how everything went. The previous year, I do not remember what I talked about, honestly, last time I did one of these. I just know it kind of was, like, cool. It's kind of like an idea of what I was doing. I guess. I don't know. But I did it. I did that. And that was interesting. And now we're here. In 2026, which, oh my god. Wow. Okay. I'm still making content. That's crazy. And I still find it fun. I still find it to be a good hobby. And I'm still playing through games. And I think I've got a sort of cycle. Or not a cycle, some sort of like recording situation figured out with how I'm going to be playing through games, because I played through a ton of games this year. Like I'm looking through my whole list of stuff, and I am just like, wow. Like I feel good about it. I feel good that I've tackled so many in such a short time. Well, I don't want to say short time, a year is a long time, but I don't know if I've beaten this many games in 1 year before. I definitely had situations where I stopped. I think way back when I ended, or not ended, but I took like a months-long break. I don't know how long it was, but I did do that. That was way back. That was before 2024, but. And then 2024, I don't even really remember that year too much and what I did for content-wise. I just know I kind of had a problem with how I wanted to record content and the like, or like how I wanted to get through gameplay and like video games and stuff like that. I think I've really kind of honed it in a little bit. I've kind of figured out my strategy to get enough videos out throughout the day, and also do my streaming, which I've been enjoying and loving every bit of that. It's been I'm still doing this and streaming, by the way. Go check out my Twitch. I stream whenever I've got a day off from my full-time job, and maybe some other times I'll stream late at night with Sky and we'll play stuff and we have a great time. But honestly, I think that's really what it is 2024 was the first year I was doing Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and I think I really honed it in this year with kind of how I want to handle things. I was kind of really worried at the end of 2024 when I was hanging out at Wall with Sky, and during that year too, I missed that year. I only got to hang out with Sky once last year due to circumstances, which sucked, but in that free time, I had a lot of free time in 2025, and I used a lot of it on my hobbies, and I need to work on some things on myself. I've managed to figure out my cycle when it comes to this hobby, and kind of figure out how I want to take care of myself and this channel and Twitch, and have fun and have a good time. And I got it. I think I've had, this is probably the best year I've had in a while. Combining content with streaming. And I'm not sure when I implemented my, I cut down on content. I don't know when I started doing that. I don't remember. But instead of doing, it had to have been in 2025. It had to have been. Yeah, in 2025, I decided that instead of doing 5 a week, I was going to do 4 videos a week. And at some point during that week, I was going to take a break. And basically, that kind of made my life a whole lot better. Granted, I probably still do Monday through Thursday, but having that extra day, like, oh, I got busy, or, oh, I want to stream early in the morning instead of editing my stuff, I could focus on doing that, or I could focus on doing my, other stuff, other hobbies, other stuff, hanging out with people, trying to fit in more socializing. I did not do a lot of socializing this year. It's kind of the main thing I need to work on. But I kind of like fit in a little bit more of this other stuff while trying to do this stuff and trying to figure out how to cycle everything together with all my time. And that honestly made my life a lot better. I still was playing video games. I was putting them on the channel. I was still streaming. I know I'm kind of like running in circles here, and I'm just honestly talking. I don't want to edit this audio clip like I normally do. I need to take a breath, but I haven't. But yes, I've had a lot more better time with that and managing everything else and then doing everything else. And while I'm not really doing great with sleep right now, it really helped with my sleep as well, because I could sleep in instead of having to worry about editing sometimes, and that was nice. Basically, I kind of feel like while 2025 was not honestly the greatest year, I think it did really good keeping up with my content and stuff like that. And that was great. That being said, I do not, since I don't have any issues right now with my content, I don't expect any changes to happen with my uploads. I expect them to still be the same for a week, as always. We're going to be playing through games. As for what games, I don't really know. I haven't figured that out yet. There's a lot of stuff that has been recommended to me in the past that I really need to play. As for like the Evil Within 2, I've heard great things about that. I've got Returnal that I plan on picking up right after the first Evil Within. I need to play Oxenfree 2. I need to get back into Life is Strange. I really need to get back into those games, or those series, and start playing through those again. There was another game that had a sequel. I have Alan Wake 2 in that series. I got Control on my radar. I've got a lot of stuff like on my docket to do, and I don't know when I'm gonna find the time to do it, but I have a plan. My working schedule of playing games whenever I have free time has been working so well that I'm gonna eventually try and chip through all of it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it all this year. I would love to do it all this year, but I would also like to try and mix in some new stuff as well. I know there's a new Silent Hill game, there's a new Resident Evil game, but finances have kind of gotten in the way of checking both of those out right out the gate on launch, which sucks, but you know, it's kind of how I have lived through my life pretty much. I've been always late to the party when it comes to that type of stuff, so it doesn't surprise me. I mean, hell, I just recently beat the Evil Within, and that was like dropped in 2013, 2015. Granted, I tried to play that game forever ago, and I failed miserably. That was an experience. Anywho, and then on top of all those game series, was this Life is Strange, Oxenfree? There's some other stuff out there too that I want to check out. The Alan Wake series, Returnal, a bunch of stuff that I'm gifted in playing. I'm kind of like I mix in like some random stuff. I've been playing a ton of Siege, like an absurd amount of Siege. And I'm surprised that I have so much content, so much footage, but I'm having a lot of fun playing it and recording it and showing off my like ranked progress and how that's going. I don't know how long that's going to go through this year. I may keep doing it, and it may become a long-running thing, which kind of feels weird because I play a bunch of other stuff, but I'll end up on Siege. But to be honest, I think it's just another one of these like eras or phases, because I played a ton of Payday way back when. I still love Payday. It's just like it's old and different, and Payday 3 is really kind of on the back burner for everybody, so I've played less and less of that, and I do want to make more content of it. It's just like, I don't know, man. There's other stuff out there, and somehow I landed on Siege. So yeah, expect more random stuff like that. I'm gonna try, if I think this, I'm gonna try and do one-shots through and through. If I think I could do it in one video, I'll do it in one video. That way, because I'll notice a lot that I've got a lot of two-parters, where it's one part, two-part. I don't think I don't think I want that. I think that kind of slows things down a little bit. I know it's a little longer for me to edit, but I can manage. I can do that. There's a lot of things. This is another thing too with a lot of these one-shots. I've actually been streaming them on Twitch. I was getting 2 of them. I might continue to do that. I might continue to do one-shots on Twitch and try to go for full completions. Because I think that's probably the best place for them, so long as I don't get stuck and tragically waste a lot of my time, as I do sometimes, which I haven't been. That's the other thing too I'm really proud of. A lot of the gameplays I played this year, I have not needed a guide. I don't know why, but I remember way back when, and sometimes I would just get stuck, or I'd waste time, or I'd spend way too much time on something, and I would need a guide to help me go through it. I've spent a lot of this time actually just playing games and not getting stuck and frustrated. I'm very happy with stuff with that. Just looking back, I don't look back last year as so fond because of these kind of struggle, a little bit of a struggle plus. But realizing that my content was kind of thriving, creation-wise, it's kind of crazy to me right now. It's kind of like setting in how good I feel about my content throughout that year. I meant to make bullet points for this live comm, and I completely forgot to. It's not a live commentary. I lied. There's gameplay in the background while I talk into an empty room all by myself, and I wonder if I missed anything. I do read all of your comments. I do try to, I do like some of the ones that I see. I do try to see them. I probably should do a reacting to comments at some point. There's been a lot. I just haven't been around to do it. I've been just doing other things. I haven't really thought about it. I haven't really had any questions. They're just comments. There was one about a game that I played forever ago, how to get to somewhere, and I honestly completely forgot. Because it's been so long since I played that game, and it was in the anywho, I will talk about my subs. I have so many of you have joined this new channel, whether or not you watch or you just subscribed, because I did try out promotions at one point this year. That was an interesting experience. It really was, because I just wanted to see what would happen when I did that. And holy cow, I got a lot of views on some of those videos that I shared out, or a couple of those videos. I only did 3. I only did 3 promotions, and I gained a whole crap ton of subscribers because of it. I don't know how I feel about them. I do think they're neat. I just don't feel like it's honest, because a lot of these subscribers show up and I'm not sure if they stick around, and so basically I just have a channel with a bunch of subscribers and little views. That's what I was worried about, but we'll see how it goes on. I haven't really done any promotions because of economic stuff that I'm saving money pretty much right now, although I do want to test it again and run it again just to see what happens. I don't know if it would go very well, if it would make my channel feel better or look better, but I am on the side of I don't like big numbers just to look like I have big numbers. I want to feel like I earn them in some capacity. I want to feel like people are watching my content. Like, I don't want buffed, way high numbers and have like 2 views a video. That doesn't feel right to me. That feels weird. It feels off. But we will see. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Because like I have all these subscribers and then like not very many people watching the video. And that's fine that not very many people watch the video. I just don't want like my channel to be big and then be seen as a big channel, and then you click on something and you find it disappointing that it's not really that interesting to a lot of people. I don't know. You probably know what I mean, but that's kind of how I feel about it. I don't want to like lie about my appearance. I don't want to look popular and then not be popular, so to speak. I am running in circles trying to describe this emotion and this feeling. So there's that I did say. Thank you all those who did subscribe, though. You're all really cool, fantastic people. If you enjoyed my content, let me know. Leave a like, and I'll try to do more of it, because that's where I'm at. As you know, I play a ton of content. I play everything, which probably isn't really that good for my channel, honestly. I am not a niche channel. I am a do everything type of guy, because I don't ever want to be locked into a certain game or thing, because if I do, I'm going to be depressed because I'm going to be stuck doing that thing, and I get burnout really easily. So that's why I play so much. That's why I do so many different things. I don't want to burn out. I want to keep having fun. I want to keep doing basically my thing, my hobby. That's the other thing. I don't see it as a job. I see it as a hobby. So that's another thing. I don't want to get burned out on my hobby. That would be bad. Anywho, I've probably said anywho like 4 times now, maybe. Editor Me is going to have so much fun putting this together. And hopefully Editor Me is going to be like, yeah, I think that was a good audio clip. I think that's what we're going to upload this time. I probably should do more of this type of content where I'm just sitting here talking. I did try to do that once for Payday 3, and I talked about my opinions and stuff on the nature. I just don't really know if I've got the channel or the audience for that, because whatever, although it could be fun. I'd have fun doing that. But that's it. I think that's it. I really didn't know what to talk about going into this video, and somehow I rambled for 16, 17 minutes. I don't even know how I did that. I honestly didn't think I would be talking this long. So, yep. I think we went over everything. Everything's just going in as usual. We're gonna keep playing video games. I'm gonna keep doing random stuff I find interesting. If you have extra time or you want to see more of me, you want to see me live, I'm over on Twitch. Last year, I think it was the year before, I was doing a lot of live streams on YouTube. Because that's where I wanted to stream. I wanted to do it on my YouTube channel. And then I tested out Twitch, and I like Twitch's viewer interaction stuff a lot more than I do YouTube. And so that's basically where I've been streaming the past 2 years, and it's been really fun and really hectic. So we do a whole bunch of stuff over there. But yeah. I also have a VODS channel that should be linked somewhere, either on my channel or in the description, I believe. I hope I did that. So if you want to check out the VODs, if you missed the live stream, you want to see what we play down there, I should probably go back through that whole channel and make playlists for everything, but that's an eventual thing. But yeah, there's that too. Yeah, I make a ton of content all over the place, and I just have a lot of fun doing it. I don't know why. I don't know how I have so much content, but I do, and it's great. And I want to thank you all for stopping by and listening to me ramble for almost 20 minutes. Y'all great and amazing people, and all I want to do is, bring a little bit of joy into your life, whatever that may be. I feel like that's kind of been missing a lot lately out of content creation. We're here for you guys, pretty much. We're here to entertain you and not fulfill an agenda or do it for clicks and money. That's kind of where my stance is right now. And while I do make a little money on the side with Twitch, I don't really make anything off YouTube, and I honestly don't really even care about that. I just want to have fun. So yeah, I hope you all had a great day. If you have a suggestion, leave it down in the comment section below. I play so much stuff, as I just mentioned, so if there is a suggestion in there that I already have, I will play it on the channel, and if not, I'll probably play it sooner or later. It'll be time. I will see you guys whenever I do next. Bye bye.